Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Holy shit. The Attic, Mickey, solo gig. Haven't done one in a while, but goddamn, here we are. Real quick. 2 o'clock, I think it is, right? 2 o'clock? 2:01, perhaps. I figured I'd bang out a quick one. I got I got our number one fan stopping by, you know, a number one fan of It's a Podcastrophe. You know what I mean? So I wanted to knock one out right quick. I was super tired last night, so I kind of feel bad. I feel like I kind of owe you guys like a little something. Hold on, let me get a little bright. Look at that. I feel like I'm fucking back under the watch of the feds. You know where you been last night? Where were you on a night of May 3rd, 3 a.m. That kind of deal. But I just remembered there's the fucking Super Bowl tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, Super Bowl. Why it should matter, I have no freaking clue. Um, I just I wanted to put this on because I want to show you a clip or two, and you tell me if the NFL is rigged. I believe so. I don't believe it's been rigged, but once in the past, but once they said online betting and all that shit was legal to do now, like FanDuel, DraftKings, all that shit. Dude, that just upped the numbers um tremendously. Okay. And you guys know whenever there's money to be made, dirt's gonna go down because greed, right? What was that line? What was that line from Wall Street? Wall Street, Wall Street. Yeah, greed is good. You know that type of shit. So whenever you have a chance to bring money into something, a large sum of money, I mean these online betting places. I mean, I don't bet, thank God. That's probably the one vice I haven't tried. It does nothing for me. I know guys that'll bet they'll watch two fucking cockroaches, run and see who can get to 1 point faster. I mean, I know some fucking degenerates, man, that really like to gamble, and they're usually dudes that sit in the bar and watch fucking football all Sunday. You know, baseball during the springtime, this and that, football in the winter. You know, um, they say it adds more excitement, shit like that to the game. Well, fuck yeah, I mean, if you're betting 2, 3 grand and your mortgage is due and you're dropping it on a fucking game, of course it's gonna make it more exciting, you know. But like I said, never did nothing for me, so who gots with that, right? Um, but let me show you this clip. I'm gonna play a couple of them, and if you grew up watching football like I did, I no longer watch sports. I think they're fucking overpaid princesses. It's all about the bling bling with these fucking guys now. I miss the Lawrence Taylors. I miss those kind of guys. Phil Sims, Phil McConkey, Mark Bavaro, Jim Burt, Leonard Marshall, goddamn, Stephen Baker, the touchdown motherfucking maker, right? Lionel Manuel, all them cats. I miss all them guys, and they played for. They made money, but compared to what these cats are getting paid for now, they played for peanuts, man. Half of them are broke, half of them can't even walk. You know, but they played hard because they played for the love of the game. Now, like I said, it's all about who's got the biggest freaking chain or watch or whatever the fuck these guys like to shine on. You know, um, but without further ado, I'll play this clip. I mean, it's a joke. It's literally a joke, man. Uh, it's so blatantly obvious with these fucking guys. And if you know football, you'll know what to look for. But this guy does it good. He explains it.
Baltimore Ravens fans claim the NFL League rigged the Kansas City Chiefs win on Sunday in the AFC Championship game. The Ravens fell at home to the defining Super Bowl champions on a day the NFL's likely MVP, Lamar Jackson, struggled to put points on the board. However, the Ravens had a few calls go against them that caught many fans off guard. The Ravens' defense was flagged for.
Also, real quick, I'm sorry, but Kansas City was picked to win the Super Bowl. They say from the beginning. Supposedly they're saying that it's like scripted now. It's almost like the WWE. I mean, you got Taylor Swift involved now. She's all they keep the camera on her more than they do the fucking football game, you know? And she's involved with a dude that plays for Kansas City. So it's all like a tie-in, man. It's freaking crazy. It's crazy.
For 2 critical penalties on the Chiefs' final offensive drive of the first half, allowing Kansas City to score a field goal before halftime. Video showed an unsportsmanlike penalty on the drive could have also been called on Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce. Another video surfaced in the fourth quarter of a costly interception thrown by Jackson. The video shows a member of the Chiefs bumping Ravens wide receiver Isaiah, likely before the ball was intercepted. Ravens fans felt those calls cost them a chance of winning the AFC Championship in a game where the margin was a touchdown. However, the Chiefs were penalized twice on the final drive of the first half. One of the flags negated a touchdown. The Ravens also had a Zay Flowers fumble at the goal line that cost Baltimore a touchdown.
I mean, can you guys believe that? I know it's kind of hard to follow, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff. We'll do another one. There's a lot of shit, man, that I'll tell you. This is the guy that put content.
Here's Purdy with a lot of time. Steps into one. Launching deep, going for Brandon. Ayuk, it is. Oh, he caught it off the ricochet. Here's Purdy looking.
Cornerback is CB. Runs right in front of the wide receiver.
Firing in. Caught! Ayuk! Touchdown!
Well, given to him. Now all of a sudden they fumble, right?
Here is Gibbs. Up middle, he runs into a wall. The ball came out! Ball is loose. Who's got it? Ford. Rusher steps up, gives a little Rudy with a nice move for him. Staley, down 5, and it's first and
I mean, it's just,
he walks in.
one after the other.
Roll back
One
to that.
scandal
Here's Purdy
after
on
the
first
other,
down,
man. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy.
Blitz coming. Angle. Purdy stays up feet somehow, and now throws it and has a completion. How in the world?
Can't believe it, man.
Instead, it's 3rd and 15. Chiefs need some Mahomes magic.
From the home.
Launches down the middle. Hill open. Caught.
Wide open. Look at him. They can't even take him down.
And they get it. Kansas City, the big play. Up 44 yards. Pressured by Buckner. And Mahomes gets it downfield finally.
He gets the pressure down the field all the way on Jimmy Ward, and once you threaten him, he's one-on-one on the safety. Now, you got to have time in the pocket in order to deliver that throw, and he got it. He hung in there. I think it was Bosa who was maybe coming off the edge to his left, but he had time. The line held up. Huge play on 3rd down.
Now one toward the end zone and incomplete for Hill. That 44-yard completion to Tyreek Hill, who needs to catch his breath on the sideline. The longest play of this Super Bowl so far.
Yeah, I think he had to wait on it. I think it was DeForest Buckner that actually was the one who applied the pressure. But look at that. I mean, if you're Jimmy Ward, you've got Tyreek Hill who runs a 4-2.
Wide open.
And he's barreling down on you. The quarterback has time
He
in
can't
the
even
pocket.
bring him down.
I mean, you're starting to get a little nervous. And he comes out of that, and he goes to the
Not that that means
sideline.
anything. The ball's already there.
He kept waiting for that. And I don't care how much you want to try to play coverage. They were playing soft there. If you don't get to the quarterback, they have those chances.
2nd down and 10. Mahomes out to his right. Throws it away.
Crazy people.
More pressure by Armstead and Bosa this time. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
Well, they're in a good position right here, Joe. I mean, they're in field goal range, and they're going to need a field goal, 2-possession game. They cut this to a 1-possession game. Mahomes here at 3rd and 10,
I know.
he's
I
just got to
know.
be smart with the
What the
football.
hell? Yeah. Horrible. Horrible. Get these guys off. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. These pricks. They make so much money, and it's a rig. You know, that's what kills me, man. They get all this money, dude. All this money to make, and it's rigged. It's like, like I said, it's like the WWE, man. And those guys, at least them freaking guys, I mean, shit, those guys take a bump, they get hurt, you know. Um, Football, it's almost like you don't even tackle. I mean, it was bad enough the goddamn quarterback was protected like a baby. You can't even rough the passer. I mean, they're you can't even touch the goddamn quarterback these days, you know? So, but anyway, that's my little spiel on the goddamn football. I mean, I think it's just another way for people to spend money that they don't have, or maybe they do have it, and it's cool. You make a celebration out of it, you make it a day, blah. But listen, man, if you're a gambler, a better you got to know this shit's fixed. I mean, it's all fixed. It's not. As soon as they legalize betting, you know what the pisser is? It drives me crazy. They were putting people away for 20 years for holding half sheets, betting, on the streets of wherever, if you were connected or whatever like that, or you had a little numbers thing operation going, make a couple bucks and you get caught, they're putting you away for 10 fucking years. Now all of a sudden it's legal. It's cool. You can do it right on the internet. You don't got to go anywhere. You know, fuck going to a game room. You don't even got to do that. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know, um, and gambling's no joke. Yeah. uh, I went to the ponies one time with an old friend of mine, ponies, which is the horse races, and I've seen people there when they were spending their last dollar. They looked like they were just smoking the last hit of crack or some shit. Like they were just out there, man. They needed to get a bet in, needed a fix. Some guys were standing there and they would make money because people that would constantly win, that goes into your taxes. That gets, you know, put into your taxes as your income at the end of the year. So a lot of people didn't want to do that. So they'd get somebody, like me that was just, hanging out for the day with a couple friends who doesn't really bet, or they get some fucking gambling guy who would do anything to make a quick 40, 50 bucks so he can gamble some more. And they use his information. He put his name, address down, social, so that the income would go under him. But he didn't give a shit. He was getting his money so he could gamble that day. So that's another sickness, man. I'll tell you. Booze, drug, gambling, it's all the same shit. Sex, you know. I mean, people are addicted to all that shit, man. Crazy, crazy. But anyway, Danny Boy is back in town. Another quick announcement. Danny Boy's back with us on Fridays, 8 o'clock. Um, the attic, my deal. I do whenever the hell I want. It's whatever. But the main focus is it's a podcastrophe. 8 o'clock Fridays. You might see myself personally on the attic here and there. Um, that was more like a day thing, but work's been fucking crazy, so I haven't been doing it. You know. Um, but that's it. All I ask for, spread the word. Enjoy your weekend. If you're not, subscribed already, hit that button. Hit the notification button so you know when we come on and drop some good shit, right? Um, and that's it, man. Just keep your heads up for us. Pass the word, okay? It doesn't cost you a nickel, like my man Dags always says. Your love doesn't cost a thing. As a matter of fact, I encourage you to just after this go on YouTube and just hit subscribe and then fucking boom, done. And then just Be over it. You know what I'm saying? Little contribution, do a little good deed for the day, I call it. All right, guys? But we will see you this week, Friday, 8 o'clock. Um, uh, midweek, I might come out with something as a promo onto what we're doing. I'm supposed to get my man Mike, who grew up with me, and he grows legally for a company in California, and he knows all that wax and all that craziness. The mushrooms that they're doing now. He's involved in all that stuff, so that should be a very interesting episode. He's just in Cali, so it's a 3 hour difference. So we got to figure out which is what. But that's all I got to say, people. All right, love yous. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe, and I'm calling it right now. The Ravens are winning the Super Bowl. So, all right, I'll talk to you.